If you're agonizing over whether to move your loved one into memory care, this may be one of the most important videos you'll ever watch. Hi, I'm Rick Henkin. My wife Sonia was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in January 2020 at the age of 65. I've seen too many caregivers suffer physically, emotionally, and mentally, sometimes more than the loved ones they care for. I was determined not to let this disease take me down, and I found a way to cope. Now I help other caregivers do the same. And now to making the right memory care choice. I often find that family caregivers face a heart-wrenching decision. Should they keep their loved ones at home or move them into a memory care facility? This decision often comes down to two key factors: guilt and cost. Some caregivers feel an overwhelming sense of guilt, believing that moving their loved one into a facility is a sign they've failed. Others simply can't afford the cost of memory care, which can be prohibitively expensive. But I want to challenge you to look at this decision from a different perspective. Instead of focusing on guilt, consider the benefits for both you and your loved one. Moving a loved one into a memory care facility doesn't mean you're giving up or abandoning them. It means you're ensuring they receive the best care possible 24 hours a day. It's a decision that can provide your loved one with the supervision, safety, and specialized care they need, which can be hard to achieve at home, even with the best intentions. This shift in perspective can be incredibly freeing. Instead of beating yourself up with guilt, you can say, I made the right decision. This is what's best for my loved one, and it's also what's best for me. It allows you to step in the role of advocate and supporter rather than sole caregiver, and that can be a much healthier dynamic for everyone involved. Now, I understand that facilities are expensive and financial concerns are often a major hurdle. If this resonates with you, leave a comment saying yes down below, and I'll share a link to a resource that provides information about public, private, and nonprofit options available in all states across the country. These resources can help you explore financial assistance programs and other ways to make memory care more accessible. Hopefully, this information will be helpful to you in making an informed decision. If you do decide to move your loved one into a memory care facility, I want to share an important tip. Make yourself known and make it clear that your loved one is connected to you. Establishing a relationship with the staff can make a significant difference in the level of care your loved one receives. When my wife Sonia moved into a memory care facility, I made it a priority to be present and build relationships with the staff. I visited her every other day, sometimes even more often. During each visit, I made sure to stop by the executive director's office for a chat. I also spent time with the memory care director and the human resources director. But here's the key. We didn't just talk about caregiving. We talked about life, hobbies, family, things outside the scope of their demanding jobs. These conversations weren't just surface level, they were genuine. I treated the staff as friends because in many ways they became an extension of my caregiving team. I made small gestures of appreciation like exchanging phone numbers, remembering their birthdays, and occasionally bringing in cookies or treats for the staff. Why did I do this? Because these are the people who are caring for my wife, and I wanted to ensure they felt supported and valued. Caregiving is an incredibly challenging profession, and it takes a special kind of person to dedicate themselves to this work. By building positive relationships with the staff, I believe Sonia received even better care. It's important to remember that people working in memory care facilities are human too. They have good days and bad days, just like the rest of us. Treating them with respect and kindness can go a long way. When you show appreciation for their hard work, they're more likely to go the extra mile for your loved one. I truly believe that the care Sonia received was enhanced because of the relationships I built with the staff. And while Sonia is wonderful and deserving of the best care, I also think the little things I did, like showing kindness and gratitude, made a difference. So if you're navigating this journey, I encourage you to approach it with intention. Be present. Build connections with the staff. Show them that you're invested in your loved one's care. These small actions can have a big impact. Finally, I want to acknowledge how difficult this journey can be. Making the decision to move a loved one into a memory care facility is never easy, but it's often the most compassionate choice you can make. It allows you to step into a different kind of role, a role where you can focus on being an advocate, a visitor, and most importantly, a loving family member. If you're struggling with this decision or need help navigating the financial aspect, remember that you're not alone. Leave a comment below and I'll be happy to share resources that might make this process a little easier for you. And above all, know that your decision, whatever it may be, is made out of love and care for your loved one. If you're feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, or like you're losing yourself in caregiving, you're not alone. That's exactly why I created Caregiver Mastery, a step-by-step roadmap designed to help you manage stress, anger, and burnout, so you can care for your loved one without sacrificing yourself in the process. Inside, you'll learn how to set healthy boundaries, reduce overwhelm, and find peace, even in the hardest moments. I call this place Heaven Island, a state of peace, acceptance, and clarity, where you can care for your loved one without losing yourself. Click the link below or visit caregivermasterycourse.com to get started today. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. I post caregiver support videos every Monday and Thursday. You're not alone in this. Let's do this together.